But the original Glitchhikers, you were like driving a car and picking up hitchhikers, strange hitchhikers, otherworldly hitchhikers, on a road in like, I guess the backcountry of Canada. It seemed very sparse. And it's more of a vibe than really like a game with objectives, but I'm guessing this is a sequel / expansion on it, so I think I already turned on subtitles. Double check real quick. Text. Yeah, the first time you fire up the demo, it gives you options to turn on subtitles and everything. We did that, so. Alright, can you, gamepad? No. Alright, well, oh. It's all mouse. Got it. We can move. Taking a look around. Doesn't seem that anything else is interactive. Yeah, the first one you started straight in the car. Oh, we're going to the cool zone. Rather dressed up for a place like this. I love the mirror, even though I don't seem to be appearing in it. Sure what's up with the rendering. Like, I guess that might be a feature. Why, hello there, traveler. Welcome. How might I help you? Where am I? Oh, that's kind of cool. So you can't accidentally click, you gotta hold. This is the stop. A little roadside attraction on the outskirts. You know, one of those spaces in between. We provide refreshment, relaxation, and restoration to weary wayfarers. In between what? Okay, yeah, the glitching's intentional. What an interesting question. In between spaces, in between thoughts and ideas, in between feelings, but mostly in between journeys. But it's wonderful that you've made your way here. I don't know if you meant to. I don't know if any of us are really here at all, frankly. I'm curious if that's supposed to be a nod to Blue Rose from, like, Twin Peaks. And that is more of a purple. Most people come here between journeys. Whether those journeys are physical, mental, spiritual, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Tonight you can head out on to the highway if you'd like, or you can head to the nearby railway and hop by... Ooh, I want to kind of try the train. Driving the highway always has a chill kind of vibe to me, though your thoughts may wander all sorts of topics as you consider the universe around you. It's nothing quite like a late-night drive, is there? So classic. Traveling by train is a more collective journey, in my opinion. Everyone headed in the same direction. Expect a sense of community, but also the kinds of deep personal conversations you can only have in a safe space. There's also a nearby park, but it's closed at the moment as they install some new sculptures. And the bus to the airport is also running late again. Just check back in next time if you're here if you want to learn about those. Sounds lovely. I do hope so. Have an open mind, let your thoughts wander, and step into the cosmic sublime. Maybe you know what you're looking for out there, maybe not. That's okay too. Sometimes it's nice to see where a journey takes you. But no matter your travels, expect to find others on the same journey. Share your thoughts, share your feelings. There's never a right or wrong answer out there. That delivery was a little off, I apologize. And if you find your conversations too much, or you need help, or you can always just ask to stop. Just press the back button wherever you are, given dialogue options. Otherwise, you can quit the journey or game at any time via the pause menu. I'll always be here if you need to talk to someone. Check back in between journeys. And if you need resources outside of the experience, a link is available in the pause menu as well. Look at the night sky out there. The moon is watching over you tonight. We're all watching over you. That's totally not ominous. I wanted to go to the cool zone. Rip the dream. I feel like the jukebox might offer soundtrack selections in the full version as well, or maybe after we've done some. Shout out to accessibility button. I'm into it. Actually, we'll do the highway first, and then we'll do the train. Maybe get a taste of both. So we'll go classic highway vibes first. They put a let me. Oh, there we go. You have to look over the cars. So yeah, this is the more traditional Glitchhikers vibe. I like that they expanded your options. Alright,
Good evening, and welcome to Radio 90 Night Drive. Thanks for
Circular Lodge, okay.
The story goes that early film viewers panicked at the sight of a train rushing towards them. On the web, we navigate spaces shaped by information and data. In video games, we will our avatar bodies to weave around obstacles, and in VR, our stomachs turn at the edge of a digital cliff. We immerse ourselves in a reality on a screen, a reality that is no less real than any other. Realities within reality.
Looks like something's coming up.
Sometimes tell us more about our own reality than what we think is real. And what we think is real is telling. What will your brain tell you as you drive the dark roads of reality? What truths are rushing towards you?
Yeah, 130 is the max.
The spectacle gets all too real.
Thankfully, the driving is handled on its own, too.
The apocryphal film viewers, or drive on with our next song, Xenon.
So we got Abyssal Oriole Lodge, Tennyson, or Rival Decline. Said it was coming up. Oh wait, yeah, Q&E to look. Ooh, I like this. The landscape was often a little flat before. And honestly, sometimes the hitchhikers would just jump on regardless. Actually, 117. Let's halo it. Actually, I think that we just passed somebody. Whoops. The blinking's automatic, by the way. I forget if, I think it had the artist and music indicator in the original as well. I guess to pick people up we might have to slow down too. So we'll just keep an eye out. There's something here. What's up? Nice for the pickup. Let's begin to think of the hours before I gotta look for something worthy. Bad experience? Had a bad experience with hitchhiking before? Nothing that'll drive can't fix. Just the next rest stop would be great. Good drive can fix a lot. Mind if I smoke? Yeah, just crack the window. Driving is fun. I love driving, it's a lot of fun. Is that a joint? Good old BC Bud. So we are in Canada, British Columbia specifically. I guess hurtling through space at deadly speeds in a tiny metal shell can be fun for some people. Give you something to think about. I should have played this song for Bunder. See, the journey's more important than, you know, the other thing. Why are you driving? Well, I guess the Bud's from British Columbia, but we are probably... Northern British Columbia has a lot of interesting driving. Alright, so... Oh, you can see what the answer... Driving to find something. Driving is a spiritual thing for me. Time to be alone with our thoughts, our souls, our universe, our gods. I get that. I wonder what it says about our gods. When I was a kid, we had a cabin out on one of the islands. At night, you could see thousands of stars. It was so bright, you didn't need a flashlight. You gave them all names. Atticus, and Caesar, Goddard, and Saul. They fought each other in wars of my making. Alliances formed and were broken. Explosions burst across the sky. I was a god to them. You really had some imagination. Yeah, it might have been a coping strategy. My parents pretty much ignored me. Father was too drunk, mother too busy. Yet I still remember those days fondly. Think that says something about me? Probably does. One day a man came to the grassy spot where I played. He said he was from the stars and he pleaded for my mercy. I told him it was all make-believe. He just shook his head. So did you stop doing it? You know, I don't remember. I guess I must have. I never saw him again. Too bad I was never really a kid. Thanks for the lift. And gone. Yeah, that's pretty much how this goes. Speed up a bit till we... I don't know if changing speed was a thing in the original. But the music is always good. Always. That's new. Oh, wait, no, there was other traffic before. Not like while we were playing before, but... I guess maybe that's all they're giving me for the demo? Okay, so it automatically bumps me to the train to try both. Cool.
Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. As we hurtle through space together, I ask that you be kind to your fellow passengers.
Cool.
These rails that stretch between all of our origins and destinations are etched into a shared landscape. No matter what your travel plans
There's a
are,
turtle, but with a long tail and horns?
perhaps the basis for a bond,
Certainly a look.
or the underpinnings of understanding. We're all heading in the same direction, and I know.
So we got both either way. I thought we'd get more than one passenger, but that's still neat.
plenty to see, and seats are not assigned, so feel free to move about the train.
Have a chat. Oh, hey there. Just resting my eyes. It's been a long day, you know? Commute's a chance to rest. Really, it's an opportunity to look out the window and just dream a little. We commute too much. They say even a slightly longer commute is bad for overall happiness as a significant pay cut, but some people have no choice. At least it could be a chance to rest. Through that. Sometimes when I'm really asleep, the dreams I dream feel so real. I dream about a loved one dying or a breakup. I will feel so viscerally sad in the dream. Then I wake to discover it wasn't real. But still, that feeling follows me all day like a fog. Sometimes it's hard to differentiate the dreams from reality, especially in a world that sometimes doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem like it could be real. Life is full of things you wouldn't find believable if they happened in a movie, but there they are. Weird little moments happening all the time. Maybe it is all a dream, all reality. It's just a collective dream we're moving through together. That's kind of odd synchronicity. I had a dream last night about... It's probably in part due to all the news right now, but like it was a dream of like these really young kid conscripts into their country's military, and like basically their initiation / like assignment ceremony got airstruck, and like literally just bombed right in them. It was not particularly gruesome, but it was like right in front of me in the dream. Like, oh well, this is not going well, to say the least. So it was grim. We don't talk about it. Let's go with The Matrix. I like The Matrix. Howdy's story about awakening the truth of false reality and joining a diverse coalition of survivors resisting oppression, not to mention an allegory for gender dysphoria, gets so twisted in its cultural interpretation. Red pillars called right the fuck out. Thank you. No, don't answer it. I don't know. If reality is a dream, who's the dreamer? Maybe it's just us. Good night. Alright, well, I guess we'll stand up and look around. Ooh! I'm here for a cellist. Oh, I don't want to leave, sorry, but I apparently can't approach them. I like that the character models were a little more involved too, like... I don't know if you could tell, but it's free mouse look in this one. Because in the first one, like, they were cool, like, geometrically headed, characters. Same model. You'll sit on this train, all going in the same direction, inevitably, unstoppably. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking, wondering about how much control we really have, whether we really choose our paths through our lives, whether it's all determined already somehow. But yeah, like they had all geometric heads, but it were less polys to the models, I should say.
Ondo Park.
Okay. Maybe it's the dream or the simulation or whatever it is. Think about this train. The rails just follow the one path. We can't change that. We gotta just follow along. Do you think our lives are any different? We have free will. Maybe, but neurons can begin gathering the energy to perform an action before we've even consciously decided to act. Does that not preclude free will? Every action we take, every decision we make is done by neurons firing along paths that are built from genetics and environment and experience. How can we say that something we do isn't determined by all that we already are? Sorry, maybe I'm just tired. But yeah, it's literally just a game about thinking about stuff. things. Yeah, the music is changing with every car. I love that. And with the different performers on each one. It's cool. I just noticed, I think all of these have had a light on them. Oh, yeah, sit down. Oh, hey, I keep nodding off, but I don't really get any sleep. I keep thinking about our conversation, determinism and all. Okay, so it is the same one. When I got on this train, I committed myself to a journey that I can't change now. My destination is decided by my past action. You chose to talk to me. You chose to talk to me. When I was young, still just a child, I made some mistakes. I treated some people very badly. Feeling that. Not just bullied or whatever. I hurt people. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was young, ignorant, unempathetic. That doesn't feel like a good excuse. People still got hurt. It hangs over me. Not always. Not every day. But I think about it sometimes. It's part of me. Part of my past. I can't get rid of it. Can't change it as much as I'd want it to. As much as I want to. It affects how I act now. It must be part of that neural net that guides every action I take. And it must affect them. Even more, probably. Do they live with the memory of what I did? Is it trauma for them? Does my past define me? Does it define who I hurt? Are we doomed to be forever controlled by those past actions? Or are we all just on a set rails? Do I have any control over them? Do I now? Or did I have any control then? Do I now? Learn from the past. If it defines us in any way, it's that we learn from our mistakes. I'll certainly never make the same mistakes again, if I can help it. I don't know, but I'll think on that. Thank you. Sitting and thinking and dozing probably doesn't help. I think I'll stretch my tail. Thanks for the chat. Yeah, even where some of these get a little general, like, you will almost undoubtedly hit something that, big oofs. Like, the good oof.
A meditation on one.
Oh, do we get to walk? Yeah.
What happens when
that's cool. This is the park. Okay.
Stars? If it's an optical telescope searching for visible light, then you will see nothing. Darkness. But if you use a radio telescope and aim it past the moon and the stars and the galaxies.
Oh, we have to take our headphones out.
That darkness. Then you find the beginnings of the universe itself.
Oh, pause. Pauses the game, not the
of the Big Bang.
tunes.
That light's not visible. Not anymore. 13.7 billion years have stretched out those waves from white light to microwaves. Faint. Faded. But still there.
Wait, space is how we started it, right? Yeah, we can pause. Sweet. Is nature beautiful? Sublime. Sublime out here. Hey, I think they used to want to go for a walk. I've been watching one of those Earth documentaries. The cinematography is incredible, you know? Surrounded by nature right now. Yeah, but is it high def? 4K? Not that it matters on this screen. How's the cinematography, though? The ambiance out here certainly does add to the immersion. It's a type of anglerfish called a red handfish. It technically can swim, but, like, it doesn't. No swim bladder, either. Just sits on the ocean floor and walks around on these hand-like fins. I want to look that up. That's real. You don't think about it much, but fish fly. I mean, most fish. They fly through the water like birds in the air. These little guys are stuck on the ground. It's their best life. Maybe they're living their best life. We call slowly going extinct their best life. Then again, maybe we are too. Ugh, meanwhile, we're out here destroying our own planet, just like the handfish. We could solve our problems. The solutions exist. We just choose not to. We choose not to fly. Instead, we so carefully document all of these wonders of nature for posterity, because all of them are liable to disappear. Alright, you can try to change things, but it's hard when you feel ignored by those in power. They really have nothing to lose. How can you convince someone like that to care about other people? Some of us have lived through one disaster after another, one attempted revolution after another. And we see and hear it all. News travels faster than the screens we're so attached to. How are we affected by that? How will that define us? Rally for change. Collective action. With enough people, enough of a push, maybe we can bring about real change in the world. It's been done before. Time, hope, and a sustained effort, eh? It's not a small ask, but maybe it's not too late for all of us. Oh, hey, commercial's over. Bring on the snow leopards. Aw, I wanted to listen to more of the jams, but... Still good. Still good. Absolutely picking this one up.